I don't know, I like teeth in a bounty killer mouth, you know, have to watch a TV, a Pandians TV, a the baddest TV.
Welcome to Funny and Stevie. Here's truly DJ Seggy there.
I'm Lady Hibiscus. I'm joining again.
I know English is here.
And today's topic is gonna be
Alright, today we find a very disturbing topic I found online right now. We want to talk about the fear of sending off your newborn child in the care of someone else, in the preschool, whether it be daycare, stuff like that. But take a look at this video and then we come back and talk about it. Okay? Like, as a new father, how you feel when you see all the things? You know you get ready to send out your daughter to go to daycare.
I wanna right now. My daughter is like 16 months, so seeing stuff like this, I just give thanks and praise. You know what I say? Me have someone who taking care of my daughter right now, who me know me can trust. Me not have to really worry about all of that, because I know she get love. So, but for other people them who out there who don't have the option that I have, well, this is a serious note. We want to really take notes on these things. And my advice to you, if you can't even afford it, sometimes it's good. Sometimes you have to squeeze a little camera sometimes. You know what I mean? You know them little mini camera, that thing there? Sort out them something there and just do the thing right, because trust me people, there's a lot of things going on in them daycare there. Wow. Nothing go on. And trust me, no matter how much you look at it, that's what's really going on. The abuse is really going on. Right, Lady Hibiscus?
Yes, that is very disturbing to watch. I just feel like what's this woman's purpose? Because in a daycare setting, sometimes you do have kids come and help you clean up. But this lady is clearly not helping her cleaning up. She's clearly just like authoritarian, just abusive. Like she's damaging the self-esteem, the mindset of this child. And that is very disturbing. Very, very disturbing.
But my thing is, in our first place, I don't know if I fear a child, because I'm not seeing no other child on the video. Like, you know, some of them bring them kids to facility also to work and all that stuff. Because if that's somebody else's child and me show up to pick up all my youth from daycare and see them things they are going, nobody can tell me if you worry about my emotion and my feelings. I damage me, I damage she. You know what I say? Because if you know say me as a father, I know say me not cheat my child and with it, and because somebody else I do that to my child with no reason. You know what I say? You know them things that damage you mental my youth at the end of the day. You know what I say? Trust me.
And I feel that women have mental illness. Or what that's the term you say? Mental illness.
Yeah. You know,
Because
you know, sometimes in them setting there, some people just take them job there just for the money.
Yeah, they don't really have the love for the kids.
Yeah,
right.
If you do them job, they have to be a nurturer. That have to be something where inner you as a person like to take care of others, take care of kids and them stuff. If I was the money,
just forget it. But a lot of, see, the way the system is set up right now, wherever it's easy to get in, a lot of people just get in just for the money. So they don't have the patience to take care of the kids. It's all about patience. And remember, like a young kid and a young 16 months or, you know what I mean, an 18 to a year old, they're just growing. They don't know what's going on. At the time of that time, they want to touch, feel, do a lot of stuff. You know, so you got to be the one to like, okay, you can't touch this. You know, if they want something, and you take something from them and they cry, you got to give them something else to calm them down. So as a father, I learned that, you know what I mean? So, for me, I don't know. I got a daughter right now, so she changed my life right now. You know, it's a different level. But, like I'm saying, Lady Hibiscus,
I just think that was more control. Like I heard you guys say, you know, you have to have a purpose, you have to have love in your heart and all this other stuff. But some people don't have that. They have control. And they just want to control the situation. And that big adult controlling that kid is instilling fears, instilling a whole lot of other things. And I also feel like people do what was done to them. So this lady clearly looks older. She might have been raised differently. You hit a child a tap or two in the head and things like that to get stuff done. But you had to know when is the correct age to do that. And nowadays, that tapping stuff, they kind of frown upon it because they wanted to talk, communicate to the kids. Because coming up, your parents might, I ain't gonna say my parents, but coming up, parents don't talk much. They tell you, hey, do so and so, do it, and then that's that. If you don't do that, you will get some tap. But that's abuse.
Listen, discipline at the end of the day is important in raising a child. You know, when I say boundaries have to be set, rules and regulations. But in a setting like that, when you bring your child to somebody else to supervise your child for a couple hours, you go work and them stuff there. You know what I say? Like, no, you have the right to put your hand on my child in not in type of family. You know what I say? If she do something, when the parents come, listen, your child was acting such and such, this type of way. Yeah, you pass on that to the parent, and the parent deal with it accordingly. And your job that means lift it if it's supervise, monitor the child. You know what I say? And probably teach them certain things, stuff like that. But abuse, sometimes I say some people mentally, yeah, you grow a certain type of way, and the old fashioned as we call it, yo, people get beaten, I would say down a yard and then sit there, anything you catch a lick them with and them stuff. And
Well, if you people think that video was bad, we're gonna feature one more video so you guys can watch. This one was in the daycare, now this one is in the home. So be careful of who you bring in your home to take care of your child when you're not home. You know what I mean?
Speechless.
So this type of things really, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not talking about ignorance, you know, because really and truly, that's why I'm give thanks, because me kind of like me techie, you know. So when you come on to the media with camera, because anytime my daughter are gonna go to a daycare, I'll make sure it's either they have a daycare, or maybe to rephrase it. For all who's watching right now, just remember, daycare that you choose, make sure they got a camera, so you can have a control on your phone. Because cell phone is really easy to get right now. With every cell phone got a camera, so all you gotta do is get that app that they have, download it on your phone, so you can watch your kids during the day. Don't let them take your daughter around the corner and say it's changing corner now. Everything's supposed to be on the front line. That's what I said. What you gotta say?
I'm speechless right now. That was really hard to watch. I don't know if that was a daycare setting or a house setting, but it doesn't matter. I just feel like that was crucial. Like
that looked like a more in-home thing, you know what I say? Like somebody a babysit the youth and everything there. But clearly, I don't see what the child was just lying there, like, and that's a baby to be.
Right.
And the way how she, bam, and them thing that just lift her up with one hand and something, yeah, man, everything that lead to all brain damage and all them stuff them are youth and, yeah.
So a lot of times,
I know.
A lot of times when it's kids acting up in school, beating on other kids, sometimes it's come from a lot of stuff like this.
No, that's why my thing is at the end of the day, as a parent, you have to stay on top of your things. Yeah, you can't just say, just because somebody come with some long length of qualification and serve it and all them things there and them stuff there, you say, oh, the person you know what I say, qualify to take care of youth and everything. Now, you still have it, like I say, a good idea that camera nowadays they have all different price range and everything. So you don't have an excuse in them setting up. Like me, I leave my youth with somebody at my house. Me want can see every movie they make. I check in every minute. So me not have to wait till one day me I check Me I wonder where, you know, the
Where
abuse
abuse
that
come
come from and all them something there. You probably are trying to read for your child and them a flinch and all them something that you wonder what's going on because they live with somebody and them abuse them throughout the day instead of nurture them and take care of them. You know what I say? Yeah, that shit, yo. Them thing, that's straight prison thing, that man.
What's the point you was just making? You say that when the kids experience this, they tend to go and react.
Yeah, they react. So you know what I mean? The way she was hitting that little baby right there, this whole mentality, you know what I mean, from you was that size changes. So by the growing, the aggressiveness of that baby is still inside of him. You don't go nowhere because remember, you live what you learn. You know what I mean? So the more you punch on him, the more he's gonna grow up and want to punch in someone else. You know, so you gotta get it out. You know what I mean?
I agree with that, and I also think that it could go that way, but I also think that that person could be prone to abuse when they get older too.
Who you talking about, adult?
When they become an adult, yes.
Yeah, but why would I bring somebody to that stage that they mind to do something to a child?
It could be a lot of reasons.
Because sometimes, as I say, sometimes enough women have a kid and then probably mentally they never ready for the youth and everything. And sometimes they see the child as a burden to them. Them can't get to do certain things again and them stuff there. So them take out them out. Yeah, sometimes them things are real no more.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the level of it, but the thing is this, like I said, it's always patience. So all you young mothers out there, patience. You know, that baby crying, patience. Just she crying, she just crying because she wants your love. That's all. You know, and sometimes they're crying, they may be hungry, but you don't know that because they can't talk. See, I learned that. So I got a young daughter, and she teaches me a lot. So I got to put her in the picture. Sorry, but I just got to say the truth. The truth is the truth. She teaches me a lot. You know what I mean? She teaches me so many ways right now. She's only 16 months, and she's talking. She's counting, and she's spelling. So at the end of the day, what can I say? If it wasn't for love, if it wasn't for love.
At the end of the day, my youth, them thing, I was saying, say, hurt people. You know what I say? And some people just, in their mind, they feel like, say, I saw them grow up, and that worked for them. Even though to them, when it happened to them, they never like it. You know what I say? And then, in turn, not even realize that they might come and do the same thing, or even worse. You know what I say? Because obviously, that if she angry the child like that, you can't have no good frame of mind mentally if you abuse the child like that. You know what I say? Something happening at the home there. For you are take it out on the child that way. A defenseless child at the end of the day. As a baby. You know what I'm saying? Or you pump her stomach like that, one hand and finger. Oh my God.
Well,
it's crazy, man.
This is Funny Ends TV. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Funny Ends TV, YouTube. DJ Seggy, Facebook, like. Don't forget, www.djseggy.com. Like that page, because guess what? It's the next thing coming soon, alright? We're coming to you live, straight through djseggy.com. So get used to it. So, Lady Hibiscus, do you got anything to say before we punch?
Love and light. That's all I can say.
Love and light.
Do everything in love and light.
Yes, so my thing is, at the end of the day, if you can, do what you need to do. Get yourself in the frame of mind before you start a family. And, you know what I say? Get yourself ready for them things. Because me, face enough of them things, frustration, depression. You know what I say? Yeah. Bring forth some of them treatment towards you with them and them things.
So I hope you all enjoy this video. Remember, Funny Ends TV.
Until we meet again, I'll link up. You see it? Man.
Later.